Hello, Aquarius. How is everybody doing? We're here with a general tarot reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right, I'm definitely seeing some movement. It seems like there's something happening between you and another person. I'm getting like a couple different storylines that are coming through, so I want to pull out some cards and see where we're going with this. For some of you, I'm seeing you want to move on from a situation because you don't feel like it's it for you. For some of you, you just went through something that felt surprising and it has to do with another person and maybe like their behavior, them popping up in the way that they did or something happening. But I don't know if those two storylines are connected, so I want to see further what's going on here. Okay. Heavy energy. We have this 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the Moon. Something could really be worrying you at this point, even in ways that you're still figuring out or digging up. The Moon can be stuff that's kind of like packed down or packed in. It's kind of like buried in the snow and you have to dig for it to get it to come up. Meaning like to bring it to the front of your consciousness. You could also be feeling a bit isolated as well. 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords can be having a hard time dealing with something. This can be like thinking about things that you've done where you feel like I've pushed people away, or feeling like another person has done this to you or other people have done this to you. Because I'm seeing it be, the 5 of Swords is here, which is at the core of it, this feeling of separation. So whether like you did something to kind of separate yourself or create distance, or somebody else did, where you're like, I wish that we could just get along, but I don't feel like we're getting along. I feel actually like you're kind of being like, this can be hostile. Like I feel like you're getting kind of hostile with me. Or like when you have this attitude, I don't feel like we're on a team with one another. So again, like whether this is you or whether this is another person, this is the energy that you're dealing with right now. 9 of Swords is like, I don't feel happy about this. And I also feel kind of like I've run out of solutions within this situation, because it's like being around this energy is really going to like bring you down. And this is kind of that like repercussion of dealing with this energy where you feel like you have been brought down and you feel like it's now affecting you. You may be having like dreams about this now. This may feel like when you're not paying attention, your mind just like drifts to this place, and it's like these unpleasant thoughts that you're experiencing, stuff where you're like, I don't really want to have to go over this over and over and over again. But there is something that's coming through that may give you some more insight. This is like, I have information coming through, there's a conversation coming through, or I happen upon something that's going to be helpful to me, something that clarifies whatever this is, this subconscious energy or this darkness or this like sinking feeling that I've been having, or that thing that I can't really put my finger on. That's what this is about. And this is attached to a person coming through. So if you've been in a spot that's been feeling challenging, especially psychologically, mentally, somebody is going to be coming through and offering something to you, okay? It seems like by means of communication, like this person would offer you like things connected with like perspective, or they could give you information or something that you feel. I get this sense of this person coming through and giving you something that feels valuable to you. They may like help stimulate you in a way that's needed for you to change what's going on here. I'm seeing like you're kind of in like one element, and when this person comes through, they're going to bring something that's like a catalyst to move you into a different element. This person definitely cares about you. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody that cares about you, cares about what you're going through. They may have some suggestions as to things that you could do that you would feel you'd want to be present for. Like, this person may inspire something where they're like, hey, come hang out with me, or hey, come do this activity with me, or like, let's talk about things that you're interested in. It's like an inspiring sort of energy. So this is somebody that would like motivate you, not just in a general sense. This is more somebody that would come through and kind of shed light on the things that naturally you feel connected to, and would have you feeling like you're kind of, I don't know, it's like they give you like a rope that you can follow to get out of maybe a darkness or a heaviness that you've been feeling mentally. I do get the sense of somebody, this person having an energy of inspiration. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah, I'm hearing flipped out. For some of you, you may have had something go down between you and another person. To see the Five of Swords, this can be like really caught off guard by the way that somebody, Five of Swords and the Tower, this can be like really being caught off guard by the way that somebody acts or behaves. It can be kind of like seeing another side of them that you never have seen before, or that you've never seen aimed towards you before, or something came up within you where you're like, wow, that was really mean, like I shouldn't have said that. Vice versa can be somebody doing something or showing a part of themselves that you feel it's a really maybe jarring experience that you have, because I'm seeing like something happened, somebody's definitely triggered. I'm seeing this be a surprising, I'm hearing explosive response from this person, and then I'm seeing like the backlash of this being somebody feeling very, very upset about what has happened. I think that this would also be hard too, because you were like holding on to this hope that things would be a particular way, and this is not at all what you were hoping for within this situation. To have this is kind of like the sand slipping through your hands of like what was once a structure between you and this person, of like what you wanted, and then that thing kind of being, it would feel like it's kind of taken away, but like in a harsh way. This is not like, wow, I've woken up to the fact that I wasn't seeing things clearly. This is kind of feeling like an energetic slap in the face with the Tower and the Five of Swords. So it's like a harsh way to kind of like be woken up out of this situation and really see what's going on here. I'm not seeing this last long. Tower is like something that happens very quickly, and then stuff kind of has a falling out, and I'm seeing like whatever this was where it's like the bubble gets burst, I'm seeing you move very quickly out of this. So even though something may feel really intense when it happens, I'm seeing it's just like a moment where things are very intense, and then I'm seeing there be movement away from that. So it seems like it's a very huge catalyst in that way, but it's also something that's like a short burst of experience that you have. Like, I'm not seeing something that's dragged out. I'm seeing something that pops up and then there's movement. I'm seeing you actually like regain your composure very, very quickly. For some reason, it's like there's this calmness around you. You're going through something really challenging right now. Again, I'm seeing you be in like an almost oddly calm space. And then, like, as soon as you're in this space of the King of Cups, which is you, yeah, it's like oddly, I'm seeing you be like oddly calm for this situation that you're in, or just oddly, this is like not the normal reaction that you would see. You know, sometimes when you go through a situation and you sort of like surprise yourself by the way that you handle it, I'm seeing this kind of be that. I'm seeing you sort of be like surprised by the way that you handle this situation. I'm also seeing like when you're in this space too, that's when somebody comes through. So it's like you've really chilled out. Like you go from the Nine of Swords into the King of Cups. And Nine of Swords is like feeling like you're at your worst, where things feel really difficult and this whole thing has really shaken you up in a big way. But then Eight of Wands going into you being in this King of Cups energy is like a complete like regulation. So there's like very dysregulated, and then it's kind of like you allow yourself to feel everything and it feels very big, and then something happens and I'm seeing it get kind of like you lock it up. Somebody comes through offering you they come through, then I'm seeing you go back towards them. So this person comes through, you look like you're in a good space to be receiving this, because you look open and you look like you are really present and seeing and connecting what's around you. So this person comes through and offers you something, giving you like clarity, revealing something to you, and then I'm seeing you give something back to them. This looks like it's away from whatever situation that was that you had been in before. I'm seeing this like open up dialogue between you and this person. But it seemed like you needed to get, like you were in some way, the timing of this ends up being really perfect. Like I'm seeing you be in the perfect spot to receive what this person comes through to bring to you. And then I'm also seeing you be in this responsive energy where again you like return something back to them, and I'm seeing that opens up a conversation that you have with this person. Maybe you also feel too like sort of the worst has happened. You know when you go through something really difficult and you kind of become like fearless because you're like, I've just faced down like one of my worst fears and now nothing is going to be as bad as that. So I'm actually seeing you like maybe feeling a bit more courageous or more like confident because you just went through something really difficult that challenged you, but also something that sort of opened you up. Can we get one last? I'm looking at Mars and Pisces. It looks like this is going to be something long lasting with this person coming through, because I'm seeing like as much as you've like developed yourself into this energy of the King of Cups, which is really about how you handle your water energy, how you handle like your energy in general, how you handle your emotions, how you care for them. I'm seeing you be in like a really prime spot. I'm also seeing this be something that's connected with things that you're continuously doing, like connected with your mental health and things of that nature. And whoever this person is that's coming through that you're talking with, it looks like they're working on something that's also like you guys have things in common that you're working on. So this actually, you start by going through something really challenging, and then now I'm seeing this person pop up that you feel like you're in the same place or like on the same boat as this person. Like there's something that feels special about your dynamic with this person coming through. And I'm not seeing this be a situation where you're like trying to figure out who this person is. I'm seeing it's like when they come through, like you know immediately, like there's no you trying to play detective and needing to figure this out. This person like comes through with this conversation and like makes themselves known. And I'm seeing like what you offer to this person, it helps them with what like they're working on personally. I'm seeing a mutually beneficial relationship, and also you guys, there's something that both of you guys are working on right now that feel important to you that's also like compatible with one another. So there's something going on in this person's life that they're tending to right now, that they're pouring a lot of their energy into, that you also find that thing valuable and you are doing something like similar or the same as this person. So it reminds me of like a kindred spirit type of vibe, or like you get into something that feels important to you that you're tending to, and like this person cares about that thing too a lot. And you guys can talk about it, and you feel safe around this person. To have you being in this King of Cups energy, like you would be open towards them and talking to them. And I'm seeing a very, very compatible energy with the King of Cups and this King of Swords. And they're not always the most compatible energies, just generally speaking, but energetically, what I'm picking up on this is definitely a compatible energy. I'm seeing two, like, aware energies. All right, just looking at Pisces and Mars here. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing. You guys are going to help each other with something. I'm seeing you guys are both going to be like a helping light. Not that like one person is the savior and another person is a victim. It's not like that. I'm just seeing you guys be like mutually beneficial, symbiotic. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.